Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to, or welcome to, should I say, not welcome back. First video on the channel. Look, it's probably going to be shit. It's probably going to be a rubbish video, but you know, like everyone says, you're going to make shit videos before you make good videos. And I thought, fuck it, you know, why not go into my life? Why not just share a little bit of my journey for the young entrepreneurs and young lads like myself. I mean, I'm 20 years old from Leeds in the UK. The young lads like myself who are aspiring to be entrepreneurs and successes and want to do well in their life, and they don't like drinking and they don't like partying and they don't like fucking boozing and just getting fucked up, and they just want to work hard and do big things and look after the family. And I thought, you know what, that's what I'm genuinely interested in, and that's what I want to do. And so why not share that with other people in the world who have them same visions, same goals. So I think just going into just real quick, you're just going to have to bear with, just hear me out and listen to my goals and what I want out of this YouTube channel, so that you guys understand as best as possible what you will receive and reap from watching me. Because I guess anything that you buy or anything that you spend money or time with, because buying is don't have to be money, right? It can be time as well. You buy into someone and spend your valuable time, which is the most expensive asset you have, to watch somebody else on YouTube. So you want to make sure that what you're getting is worth spending that time, right? Just like you would any trainers, shoes, whatever it is, right? Yeah, so you want to make sure that you're spending your time wisely on valuable things. And so my sole number one dedication here on this channel is to not fluff things up, to not make things look all wonderful and beautiful, right? There will be times where, you know, things are going well, and there will be times where things are going bad, but I want to give you the full raw reality of what's going on sort of in my life and what the actual realistic life of an entrepreneur or a remote salesman is. So before we go anywhere into that, I just want to say my values are very, very simple, okay? I want to be honest on this channel. I want to show you the real raw realities, and I want to just speak to you like normal, like I was you, right? Just like I'm speaking to myself, okay? That is my avatar. Me, a young lad or a young lass, I don't mind. I'm not sexist, but typically I'll probably find there's a lot of young lads on here, and I just want to speak to myself. Just want to basically guide through and say, look, you've got this. You know, we're men. We fight together. We look after our family, and we're gonna win in this thing called life, right? So in 6 minutes I've got a call, but I'll just briefly go through in this video just exactly where I want to be with this channel. So I guess this is sort of like an intro video to me and to my life and to what I do. I might film some more sort of clips throughout the day and put it in this video. I might not. You'll see by the end of this video anyway whether I have or not. But the whole idea is just show you what I'm doing, right, and show you sort of a day in the life of a sales rep. So there you go. I've released my secrets to you. So as it stands currently, an online sales rep for an online program or training program. And no, it's not fitness, by the way. But yeah, so high ticket online remote sales is basically what I'm doing right now. And I felt like it was just, the reason I chose that, I felt like it was a very good intro into the online world. I feel like a lot of people are trying to start online businesses and they're getting lost and they don't know where to start, and that's because they haven't got the fundamental knowledge. And I've always felt like fundamental knowledge is the number one key to being a success. So again, you know, I'm at the moment just as a sales rep online and looking to obviously progress then into closing and what have you, high ticket closing. But as it stands, you know, it is, you know, who I'm working for. It's a high ticket product, and we're just trying to grind as much as possible and get this guy's revenue through the roof. And if it interests any of you, again, it's not just going to be entrepreneurship. Like, there's going to be probably a lot of fitness on here, a lot of just manly stuff, man. Like, just that sounds sort of shit, but just fucking entrepreneur masculinity, shit like that. Like, if you've watched the dude called Jack Hopkins, if you haven't, go ahead and watch his videos. Like, that shit is basically what this is all going to be about. And again, it's not going to be a daily thing. It's just going to be something that I do every now and again, just to give people hope, and give people hope that you can turn your life around, and you don't have to be some next millionaire to start, and you don't have to be some whiz kid to start. Like, you just have to have a little bit of passion, a little bit of drive, and actually go and do the work. Other than that, I think that's it for this intro. If anyone is interested in watching that, I would suggest that you subscribe to the channel now, so that I can help more young men become entrepreneurs and sort of watch what I do, and give them a bit of motivation, inspiration to join me. Again, this isn't going to be like, oh my god, you got to pay to get in contact with me. Like, if you want to get in contact with me, just shoot a comment down below, and I'll take your Instagram or whatever, and we'll just have a chat. But yeah, this is what it's about, man, because entrepreneurship's a lonely, lonely fucking game. And so, if you can find a brother, or you can find a team who you can sort of relate with, that's who you want to be spending most of your time with, right? You don't want to be spending time with the people who ultimately are going to hold you back, or who want you to go out and party, or who want you to go out and drink. So let's keep surrounding ourselves with people who are doing well, and who are on the same path as us, and on the same journey. And with that in mind, subscribe to the channel, look after yourselves, take care, keep grinding, and I will speak to you all very, very soon. Take care. Right, you're looking to get a productivity hack, get a fucking timer, mate. Literally, yeah. Set your fucking time and press start. And there's something about physically watching a time that psychologically makes you work harder. So you set like a time goal for the task that you're doing, right? So you'll set like, I don't know, an hour to do a website build, or an hour to do a certain analysis, or an hour to do cold calling, or an hour to do email outreach, or whatever it may be, right? Whatever business you're in, or whatever you're doing, you'll set an hour, or 2 hours, 3, 4 hours, and you just put this timer on. And as you're watching the time tick, it's like a psychological game that you need to get it done before that timer goes. And psychologically, like, you do end up doing the work quicker. I can't remember the quote, but there is a study that shows like people take as much time as they have to complete the work. So if you have 20 minutes to complete the work, chances are you'll get all, if not a lot more than you will have done if you're giving yourself 10 hours. And it's almost like that thing of, if you're sort of, the people who are further away from the job actually end up getting to the job earlier than the people who live like next door, because the people who live next door think they've got all the time in the world, and the people who live far away think they've got no time, so they need to hurry up. And it's the same concept, right? Psychologically, you're just shortening the time frame it takes to do a certain task. It ends up speeding that task up. It's weird, isn't it? You give yourself less time and it takes you less time. Give yourself more time and it takes you longer. But that's it. Humans subconsciously, like, we do things for ease, and we don't really like to do things for speed or anything. So we will take as long as we have to do a task. But no, look, it's been a blast making this video. I haven't had to do much. But I just wanted to give you an insight, really quick insight into the day. Most of the video's just been me talking, but
I just want to get across like the reality of entrepreneurship. Too many people fluff around it, and the simple fact is, it's tough. It's a lot of work, strenuous, stressful, and it's unknown, right? Not guaranteed, but it's what we do. We move. So what I'm going to do now is sort of get ready to go to bed. I'm going to go for a little short walk around my neighbourhood, sort of blow the cobwebs, get a shower, do my nighttime routine, which, if you don't know, I do a visualization. Not so much for like the monetary benefits or the successful benefits, like it really does help me get into sleep. And obviously REM sleep is like when you're dreaming, right? And so if you already like visualize in your brain and get to that subconscious, you're already sort of in a REM state. So it's a lot easier to get into a REM state when you sleep. At least that's my opinion. I don't know if there's science behind that. Don't quote me on it, but that's just my opinion anyway. It works for me. I get deeper sleep. I wake up feeling more refreshed and energized and ready to take on the day. So fight me. Do you know what I mean? Right? It works for me, so I do it. Same with praying, right? I always found that when I have someone to talk to mentally, i.e. God, helps me. And I also take cold showers before bed because it helps reduce your body temperature. And as I'm sure most people know, the colder or cooler you are in your body, the easier it is to fall asleep and stay asleep. So with that being said, you've learned pretty much my life in one day. This is what I do. Honestly, this is just me. And I thought, why the fuck not YouTube? Well, film it and put it on YouTube. Usually I'm a bit more energised than this, but it's been a long day, mate. So I'm going to go for a walk. Well, finish off this admin, go for a walk. And then, well, you're fucking hell, you can see it in my face, mate. I'm just fucked. Go for a walk, get a shower, do my nighttime routine, shut everything down, do my journaling, prepare my day for tomorrow, get up at 5 a.m, and guess what? Do it all over again. Alright, pals. Nice chatting to you. It's been a blast, but until then, I will see you tomorrow. Peace.